Hello and welcome. So today I'm gonna make the second part of the Spur Gears video. So today we're gonna make these two assemblies, as you can see here. The first assembly consists of gear A and A, the same gear. And the second assembly consists of two gears B and A. So if you recall from the first video, we ended up making these gears, which is gear A and B. So today I'm gonna make these shafts. So I'm gonna close the those windows so we can make our new part, which is gonna be the shaft. So first I'm gonna go to extruded boss, and I'm gonna draw a circle here. So the first shaft of gear A is 30 millimeters diameter, and I'm gonna make another shaft here. It has the same um, diameter, which is 30 millimeters, and the distance equals to the radius of the addition of the two radius of the gears which are going to be assembled. So in this case, it is 30 millimeters plus 30 millimeters, which is 60 millimeters. So this is the first shaft, or the first set of shaft for the gear A, and now I'm going to make another configuration. So, but first I'm going to rename this configuration to be A/A, and I'm going to make another configuration. Sorry, add configuration. I'm going to call it A and B. So I'm going to go back to the extruded boss. I'm going to choose the sketch. I'm going to make some changes for these shafts. So I'm going to change the diameter of the shaft of the gear B. So I'm gonna first choose the configuration. So I want this change to be for the AB configuration. So I'm gonna choose this configuration, and I'm gonna change this to be 60 millimeters. So now I'm gonna change the distance between the two shafts. I'm gonna go to that configuration, choose this configuration, and the distance between A and B gears should be 30 millimeters plus 60 millimeters. As I said, the 30 millimeters is the radius of the pitch diameter of the gear A, and 60 millimeters is pitch diameter of gear B. So I'm gonna check OK, and now I'm gonna rebuild this part. So now we have two configurations, A and AB. I'm gonna save this part. I'm gonna call it shaft. I'm gonna make a new assembly. So I'm gonna choose the gears and shaft. So when I choose the gears, because we have two configurations, so I'm gonna make this first assembly gear A and A. So I'm gonna choose A. This is my first gear, and this is the shaft. So as you remember, we have two shafts configurations. I'm gonna choose A and A. Now I'm gonna insert the other shaft, which is A. Now you can see here, it is it is fixed. This gear A is fixed, so I should make it float, and I'm gonna fix the shaft. I'm gonna make a mate. I'm gonna go to mate, and I'm gonna make this gear and this shaft mates in concentric mate, and I'm gonna make another mate, which is, as you can see here, coincident mate. The same goes for this gear and shaft. You can see that they're meshing together, but I'm gonna adjust them, adjust the position of this gear so they can mesh together in an appropriate way. So I'm gonna go to mates again and make a mechanical mate. So this is the category, is mechanical mate. As we can see here, there are lots of mates here: cam, slot, hinge, gear, lock, pinion, screw, and universal joint. So I'm gonna choose the gear mate. So in this mate, we should choose the pitch circle of these two gears. But first, I'm gonna go to the gears and go to the tooth, since we have already drawn them. So I'm gonna make this shown, this sketch. Then I'm gonna go back to mates. As I said, we're gonna go to mechanical mates and choose gear mates. Now we can see here that this is the pitch circle. So I'm going to choose the first one and the second one. So we can see here this is the ratio uh, of these two gears ratio, as if you read in any mechanical box. So we have, this is the ratio of the first gear and this is the ratio of the second gear. We can change them here, but I want to choose the same gear ratio of those two gears. So I'm gonna click OK, and you can notice that when I turn one, the other one will correspond to it and turn as well. So this is OK. I'm gonna check OK. I'm gonna hide this sketch since I don't need it. We can see that they are turning together. So I'm gonna save this assembly. I'm gonna call it A and A. So this is the first assembly. I'm gonna make another assembly. I'm gonna select the gear and the shaft. So as you saw from the first assembly, we should choose the configuration. Then choose A, and I'm gonna choose AB as the configuration for the shaft. So I'm gonna insert the other gear. I can choose the configuration here when I select it. So I'm gonna choose B. Okay, now it's ready. I'm gonna make this gear A float. I'm gonna fix the shafts. I'm gonna make the same thing, same mates. So I'm gonna mate this gear with this shaft and this. So I finished it. So as we can see here, it's the same procedure that I have done before. So I'm gonna position this gear. Let's put it in the right position. Now I'm gonna make mates, the mechanical mates, but before I'm gonna I want to select the pitch circle. So I'm gonna go to half tooth and I'm gonna show the sketch so I can select the pitch circle. I'm gonna go back to mates and choose mechanical mate and choose the gears mate. I'm gonna select this pitch circle of gear B and the pitch circle of gear A. And we have tags here that show the diameter of the pitch circle. Okay, we can see the ratio here. I'm gonna So if we want to check if the motion is correct, we can select one of the gears and try to rotate it. So if the motion is correct, then they will turn in the right direction, which is the opposite of each other. If they are not, we can reverse the direction of the rotation here. But since they are in the right position, or they turn in the right direction, I'm gonna uncheck this box and you can see they are turning. So I'm gonna click OK. Gonna hide this sketch. Now the second assembly is ready. I'm gonna save it as I have to build it first as A and B assembly. Okay, check OK. So as you can see here, this is we have done the two assemblies. So I'm gonna see you in the next video when we will make a motion study to see if the velocities of these gears will match the calculated velocities here. So I'm gonna see you in the next video.